So listen, you know technology, and you know me with technology. That was just like a wild one, right? But check it out, though. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's all good. I look at it all as a learning experience, and my learning experiences today is that this is what I thought. I thought that the festival started at 6 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I thought there was going to be a live ceremony, and you know, you get together and you have roll call. So I don't know what else. You know, I didn't get any other instruction. I've had like 15 people check, and they said, "Hey, everybody's saying the same thing, that there was a video that I did watch, and it's very interesting." I'm finding out that all of the entities of creation, you know, creators, people. I know musicians, we're strange, but the book writers and the filmmakers,
Uploaded.
whoa. And I have voiceover on, meaning that I want to know who's talking, who's commenting, and usually I'll have it off because I have somebody with me. But check it out. So yeah, that was bummer because I could have been hollering at my people and just like, oh my goodness, and then this peace. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna carry on, and we're gonna have our own Kwanzaa. If I had known, I would have had some music ready, you know. But it's all good. I do know a cappella songs. Now listen, the first day it speaks about unity, umoja, and it is the middle candle. So what I have to do is, because I didn't want to deal with any fire, and this is a really great thing for like when you want to have a candle light dinner, and you know, romantic. You can use this as well, togetherness. But you have 3 red candles, 3 green candles. But today we're going to focus on the black candle. So we're going to just talk about this here, blackness. You see? And my candle is lit in honor of Kwanzaa, in my life and other students' life at CSULB, because at the time what we really wanted was a movement of black studies, not just one class, but we wanted an academia, black studies, and what it meant to us as African American black students. So we had the Black Student Union, and I was a part of that, along with Rhonda and other people. But my girl B. Smith, who was getting a master's at that time and was very instrumental in disabled student services and really catering, she was already teaching, and she would escort him. It's just such poetry, such a great asset to all of us. And then we took it upon ourselves as the Black Student Union we had Steve Horn, who later became a representative in California, but he showed his true colors because we were blessed with Professor Amon Ra, Dr. Karanga, and a few other black instructors. But Dr. Karanga was really helping us understand that one class is good, but when you have a movement and you can get a degree and it becomes an academia, then it changes the whole platform of what you're studying. And it was very important to us, I believe, to myself and other students who were a part of the Black Student Union, to get these black study courses. the games, and of course it was on Saturday, so it was very busy. And I would have my dreads, and I would be sitting out there playing for hours. Anybody that went out there with me would they'd tell you she'd get in a trance. But I loved it, and I loved the whole momentum of just Berkeley and the freedom. I was at the First People's Park, and I was there, and it was just great. And I remember I went around the corner, and we had the People's Park, which was a garden. It was showing us how to be self-sufficient and to be our own captains at the helm of our own. There was so much richness there. And music I heard every day. Mr. Dave, I lived at 1745 North J Street. And Mr. Dave lived right next door. And every day he would play. And I mean, he could play that guitar. And other people would come out, Miss Crummy, and, just the whole wealth, the Coopers, everybody, it was just so rich. We had Minnie Lou's. I mean, you couldn't get any finer than that musically. It was beautiful. And you knew to stay off York Street and other streets that you didn't have no business on. So anyways, we had Louisiana Market, we had Mr. Dave, we had the filling station, Mr. Haynes, and all of this rich wealth. Mr. Wallace owned the store. All of this rich wealth. And as I told you before, the Panthers would teach us at TikTok Nursery, each one teach one. So when I saw Bobby Seals Jr. on my LinkedIn page, I just really welcomed that. That was really like a total circle around to have his father and then to listen to him speak. It was just a beautiful thing. So getting back to Steve Horn over here at CSULB, he later became a big politician in California, but he was a dirty, dirty dog. He was a dirty, dirty dog. We call ourselves going to have a protest. And that's what I really love about Russ' movie. A lot of people didn't understand. 5 on the Black Hand Side was about women's liberation. Not in the sense of being mean, but in the sense of wanting the equality of respect. And if you look at that movie again and you revisit 5 on the Black Hand Side, you'll see Russ, he put it in a way where the woman was telling Mr. Brooks, hey, listen, you're going to pay attention to me or else I'm not going to do these services that I do here. And it was just really a good movie. Go back and revisit it. And it was teaching us the importance of unity, togetherness. Seeing how Glenn Thurman and his brother interacted, family, unity. And Steve Horn, getting back to CSULB, we call ourselves going to have a sit-in because he was not going to respond. He was our dean there. And he wasn't going to respond, and we was going to show him. So we all got together, and we were like, we're going to have a sit-in. So we already discussed it. We get over there. We sitting in. He was like Bull Connor's cousin. He said, I'm calling the police. And meant it. And so we looked at each other. I said, I can see my mama beating the shit out of me. What you doing? Call yourself sitting there? I sent you there for. So I said, well, I'm just telling y'all the truth. I think he mean it. And he did. And so
Comment section. Herbert Dorsey is watching.
Getting into, hi, what's up, witch? He ended up getting, the police on us, and we ended up leaving peacefully, and there were no arrests. But that's the kind of quality that Dr. Karanga was speaking into us with Kwanzaa, to tell us, stand up for your rights, stand up for what you truly believe in, because if you don't stand up for something, you'll go for anything. What's up, Herbert? And I just want to tell you that I do understand unity. And I understand that if we don't, as human beings, learn to live with one another, we're going to miss the entire boat. So in the spirit of that unity, I wanted to say happy Kwanzaa. We have a new year coming up. What you doing? So what's up with y'all tonight? I mean, it's like now I'm like, I'm at a loss. I gotta crank up a party. So that's what I wanted to tell you, is that I did go over to the Kwanzaa Fest. I have my black candle lit. I want to say, in the spirit of unity, let's stay together. I need you. I need you. I need you. You know? So that's what's happening. I can go take my unusual coat off, because I can go to bed now. It's just like it's a wrap. I feel like
Income. Messenger. Now. You missed a
rolling
video
over
chat with
there
Rob.
on TikTok. TikTok, I already in a month, I already got videos up, and I'm out here hustling. That's what I'm hustling. I'm hustling my music, you know. And today, you know, sometimes you just get twisted. You get faded and you get twisted, you know. Because I could have been doing something else and just missed the, you know, potential party with saying, hey, I can't do it. I got to go live. You know, thought I had to go to this thing, and it's a part of it. You know, I couldn't get my hair to dry. I had to wash my hair, and I said, Lord, you know how it go. So Murphy Law shows up, but you still got to stick with it, and you got to have that can-do attitude. I have a lot of service people who are watching me, and I want you to know I love you. I thank you for your service, and no matter where you are, if you're in Afghanistan, if you're in this country and you're serving, check my videos out. You want something to laugh at? Check it out. Sometimes I'll be upside down, you know, but it's all good. I'm doing my best, and that's what matters. It really don't matter. You know, you can have, this is one thing that I found out. You can have all the technology in the world and all the followers and all of this. But if you don't have content that's helping people and putting it out there where you're really, you know, and as a creator, I'm not going to criticize anyone, you know. I'm really not. I'm just going to say, make it do what it do. Because God knows, you know, it's rough out here, especially being a woman in this industry. It's always been a weird thing because it's a man's world. I don't care what woman don't like me saying that. It is a man's world. God has yielded this world to men. And we have to stand under them, and we have to support them. And we don't have to struggle and combat one another. We have to just support one another, and God will take care of the rest. Because remember, I was telling you about the $1 billion club that, you know, got at me and was taking everything that I have. But God. And so God will take that very hand that hurts you and make it feed you. And I say, thank you, Jesus. And you don't have to strike back, because we're ladies, we're soft. We're like a rose petal. You know, the delicacy of even looking at us, smelling us. We're different. And that's what I realized, you know. And I don't, really, and this is real talk, I don't really want no more junk. I got so many doggone boxes to open up and this. I just don't. You know, I've been blessed with an abundance of stuff that I don't even know what's in the boxes. So how could I dare ask God for anything else? You know, my thing is to have a grateful heart, to have a forgiving heart, a loving heart, a giving heart, and to be real. You know, I want to sleep at night. I want to rest assured that the one thing I did every day is to produce something. That's all God requires us to do, is to produce something. Produce something. And then if you produce something for yourself, you win and double up, you know? And if you give to somebody, that's a triple up, because it multiplies back to you. So that's what I'm doing. Now that I can go put my hair, wrap it up, you know, and dry it, it's all good. That's what I'm going to do. But I just wanted to let you know that no matter where you are, and a lot of y'all telling me you can make me make $1,000 a day, you go make $1,000 a day. Because if you making $1,000 a day, you ain't got time to holler at me. I constantly blah, blah, blah. Okay? I'm not trying to make $1,000 a day. I'm serious. I don't want the headache. I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is I'm a musician. I'm want to sell 1,000 records. I want to show other blind individuals or legally blind or even visually impaired that you don't have to stop just because people don't like it. Just that's their problem. Leave it with them and do you. That's all I can say is do you, because I'm going to do me, boo. I didn't know my panties was showing up. But my people say, girl, they told me what I say. Ain't nothing I can do now. Holla. Y'all done seen drawers before, but get big cotton blue. Girl, I ain't got time to trip. I'm serious. I'm on a mission to provide quality entertainment for the entire family. And it's kind of like nachos. You feel me? So let us stay in the power of unity, and hopefully I can get like a boomerang, get some, fun going over here. Because right now I'm feeling that in your bathtub and you going under, because it's essential. I believe it's an essential oil. But I just want to holler at you. Take good care of yourself. I was at a seminar earlier today listening about the effects of what we eat, what we drink, and what we don't get enough of, which is rest and peace. And they were saying, I'm into yoga. And for many years, I couldn't do doggy, because I couldn't get on my knees. I had fallen. And, a lot of people equate not being able, stiffness and pain and all of this to aging. But a lot of those people were 100 years old. I hold my hands up to God. And they're doing Tai Chi and yoga. Yet, Tai Chi is small movements, slow, focusing, penetrating on the movement and coming into alignment with who you are, being grounded. And that's what, the Word of God gives us peace in our life so that we can rest. And that's where our wellness comes. Because you can have a pile of money, but if your health is towed back, it's like myself. The doctor made an error on my eye. It's not a sickness. He just straight out blinded me. I was supposed to go in to do a quick procedure, and it turned out to be a lifelong, something that the enemy set out for me bad. I had to flip that lemonade and make that there sweet, Because I'm like, what about everything that I've done? Am I supposed to stop living? No, hell no. You keep on going, And that's what I tell myself every day. Keep on going. Don't worry about it. Because I look at people with two good eyes and they ain't doing nothing. They need to get off their ass and get on their stomach. Get their ass rest. I'm just trying to tell you. Because they don't do nothing. They can drive. They can do whatever. I don't have to drive. I get wherever I need to go. And I make it do what it do. Because what good is seeing if you ain't using your eyes? I'm using my eyes. I'm using God as my eyes. And I'm using all of it. I travel the world. Sometimes I have to go alone. I'm doing me. When people set out to hurt me, you know what I'm finding out? Forgive them. Because they don't know what they're doing. They blinded by the enemy and what he's telling them to do. And when you have the light, see, because it's light in the darkness, miracle worker, promise keeper, and you have that going for you, you got the whole thing, because you will find someone who loves you. You will find someone who really cares, someone that will help you. God will send you an angel. He did it for me all the time. And that's why we seek his wisdom, so that we'll know what's up for real. It's bigger than, even those of us who are, incapacitated and are in wheelchairs. You know, there's movement. It's life. They're finding out that yoga and penetration, putting, you know, your mind in a good space, no matter where you are. You could have mental health issues. They're finding out that that concentrated effort, and they're finding out that medications are affecting people. A lot of people I meet have been, you know, damaged by medications, some by war, some by accident, some by injury, illness. But whatever it is, I just want to motivate you. I just want you to I just want you to let yourself have permission to be happy. Smile. It's contagious. You know, laugh. I laugh at myself because it's funny. I mean, I've become a total, I'm almost like a stand-up comedian. You've heard me? I'm serious. You know, laugh. Because you know what? It ain't even worth it in the end. The one thing you're going to have is your breath that God allows you to have. That's in the beginning, and that's going to be in the end. And when we learn to control, if we can control that one breath that God gives us, then we'll lose the ability to want control of other things, you know? So it takes the stress off me. And it's just like, God, I promise to God, the more I give, the more I get. It's just becomes over. Great work together with the NAACP, traveled the world. Royce Esters. You know who he was dating before he married his wife, Elaine? Elaine is a dancer too. One of the first African-American teachers at Hollywood High, really, and the dance teacher. But, you know, Uhuru, you know, what is her name? The first sister on Star Trek? Yeah, that's who Royce was dating. Is it something Nichols, I think, or something? But anyways, Royce is an excellent dancer. He and I have had a lot of sets together. He's an excellent dancer. And he even wrote a cut with Michael Jackson. That's how I ended up meeting Hal Davis. That's why I stay in the pocket of humility. Just somebody liking you could introduce you to somebody else that could make a difference in your life. So we want to be in unity. We want to think in unity. Okay? I want you to know I love you. Don't feel like a stranger. You feel me? Don't feel like a stranger. I'm done talking, y'all. Because I got to go dry my hair and try to see if I can't rap it for something else. But I just want you to know, Umoja, unity. Happy Kwanzaa. I love you. Write me. And write something on my timeline, because I don't know what's happening. If they ain't got no love for me in New York, y'all better let me know, because I'm coming anyway. New York, y'all ain't got no love for Tam? I don't believe it. I don't believe it, because I got too much love coming at me from New York. So I don't know what this mix-up is about, but we done lit our black candle in unity. And I just want to let you know, I would be dancing, but I didn't know it was going to be this kind of set. I thought we were supposed to, because they did mention the last, the lady told, we dresses up. I said, oh, I'll throw on my rat black. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just silly like that. But anyway, I just want to let you know I love you. Whether you're in the service or you're free, you're tied up, you're in jail, I don't know. I just want you to do is, don't just start a conversation asking a lady, how old is you? You feel me? Be smooth about it. You know? You slide up on them, how you doing? Would you like some coffee? No. You like some tea? No. Would you like me? Holla. And then she's going to laugh. What? You feel me? I'm going to teach you Tam 101. You've heard me? Because I hang out with all them guys and they tell me, I say, man, you need to brush up on this or that. And then I see how y'all coming at me. I'm single, but I'm visually impaired. I'm not stupid. You got to come at me right now. Can't be just calling me. Look, I just keep blowing my phone up. I don't know you. You're a stranger. Stranger danger. Y'all already know. I got to go take my medication. I'm a patient and I'm feeling good. I'm rolling down through the neighborhood Well, I will get to singing. You know, that's what I do. And I get silly when I get tired. And I've been waiting all day for the big debut. And it's led me back to you. So I say, hey, let's do this thing. Let's party. Y'all want to party? Come on, crank it up. You know? But you have been so patient with me through this whole year, me learning the internet. I just only been on the internet 4 months. Before then, it wasn't me. It was somebody else. Y'all was talking to somebody else. It wasn't me. It was not me. And then I came on the set, you know, I didn't know that, you know, it's just like when you new to the town. Oh, you don't do that. You don't do that. Because my girlfriend told me, she said, Tam, when you poking, it's like stroking. So I said, well, poke, shit, poke. No, I'm just kidding. Holla. You know, they say blind got 24/7 is a day.
Comment section. Gloria Lee Brown is watching.
Gloria Brown, what's up, Auntie? What's happening with you? I'm just going live saying happy Kwanzaa to all my folks and family. And you know they say when you got, they say what blind people, you know they always trying to give you something. They say when you're blind you get 24/7. You don't know if it's day or not. That's what I tell them 24/7. Is it day? Is it night? Is it day? Is it night? I just want to know. So I just want y'all to know that with this Kwanzaa festival, y'all got to hook me up now. The whole thing, and I don't know, I could be missing something on my, you know, my feed, because there's so many different things, but I haven't gotten no email. And when I went over there today, looked like they had only the video. So what I did notice is that if you just go to the Festiva Kwanzaa Film Festival and go over there and you'll see Blind Lives Matter. I'm on the roster. But y'all got to holler at me. Leave a comment for me over there. And let them know y'all supporting me, that you know. Because I be commenting on my own stuff. I ain't got enough sense not to. Holla. We're going to get this party straight out started. So now, what y'all doing for New Year's? I think I'm going to have me a drink of Grand Marnier. You know, that's what I like. What y'all like? I think Johnny Green say she like Johnny Walker Red. I said, ooh, that was like that was like my girlfriends gave me some something I don't even want to remember the name of it. Ooh, but that stuff was so strong. They ended up carrying me out the club like I said, oh gee. What time is it? Day or night? 24/7, 24/7. Yeah, I walked in strong. My friend, he owned the club, and we walked in. You know, but I didn't know that you don't mix alcohol. That you, like, we started off at the house drinking Chevy's Regal. Ooh, I don't ever want to forget it. So I said, well, she said, well, take this, you know, just a little sip of it. So I took a little sip, and I said, okay, so I'm feeling when we get to the club, it's going to be on like a pot of neck bone. So we get, you know, to drinking, and I took another sip, another one. Well, when they stopped at the liquor store on the way, one wanted something else, and so I took a little sip of that. Well, by the time I got to the club, ooh, with a bad joint too, I'm telling you, by the time I was on spinners, but I was feeling good, but I was feeling a little hungry. I ain't got to tell y'all the rest. So I said, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom, because things started, the disco was just, woo, looked like things. So my friend said, you cool? Yeah. I told him, yeah. He said, I'm so glad you and your friends came. Go ahead and get you something to eat. Walk over to the place to order the food. I went to the bathroom, and the Lord help me. Jesus, they ended up carrying me out of the place in my clothes. I said, oh, I was just asking whether everything stopped moving, because boy, look at here. That's when I found out you do not mix drinks. And I'm telling you, and the Chevy Regals and that Johnny Walker Red and all of that there, oh my goodness. It's like my friend Steve say, Tam, we at the party, he said, well, they gonna do good till they get that Grey Goose in them. And I'm wondering, what is the Grey Goose? That's that, vodka or something. And I'm telling you, I say, oh no, I can't do it. But just like he said, 10 minutes they walk in and they was all proper and prime and sophisticated. Boy, they got to drinking that Grey Goose. And look at here, next thing you know, they fighting. I say, ooh, duck. Holler. Y'all give me a 10-minute warning. I'm disabled. I got to get up out of here. But look here, y'all. I just want to tell you happy Kwanzaa. And I lit my black candle with you. I feel like a surgeon. You know. And I just know I love you. Happy Kwanzaa. And guess what? I'm coming back. I'm going to have a New Year's show. Yeah, every chance I get. I'm out here hustling, you know? And I got to do what I got to do. And what I got to do now is go dry my hair. I love you all. And I just want you to know, family, stay up. Stay together. That's all we have is togetherness. When all this other stuff fades and all of the, the hoopla, the lights go down and everything.